Is this everybody who's going to be joining us today?
It is for staff, Your Honor.
Okay, that's the OPC and the applicant or the company. And Mr. Gruen, are you ready to go?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Doug, you ready? Did you say we're on the record? You're muted. Okay, all right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chuck McLean. I'm the Chief Public Utility Law Judge at the Maryland Public Service Commission. Today is April 7th, 2021. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're here in case number 9624, which is captioned in the matter of the complaint of staff of the Public Service Commission against Atlantic Maryland LLC. And we're here today for a settlement hearing in this proceeding. We'll start with appearances. Mr. Wilson, why don't you kick things off, or staff, whoever wants to speak for staff.
Thank you, Your Honor. Peter Wilson on behalf of staff. Joining me today are Jim Gregor and Catherine McErlin. And for purposes of this hearing, Ms. McErlin is going to take lead for staff.
Very good. OPC?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor. Patrick Laughlin, Maryland, OPC.
Good morning, sir. And finally, the company.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Michael Gruen of the law firm of Stevens and Lee. I'm here on behalf of Atlantic Energy MD LLC.
Thank you very much, sir. First, I want to thank everyone for working out an agreement in this case. I know just based on these cases are difficult for all parties, and I know there was probably a lot of time and effort and back and forth going into this. So I do appreciate it. I just have a couple clarifying questions, but why don't we get all the exhibits and testimony admitted first, and then we'll go from there. Ms. McErlin, you want to kick things off since this was staff's complaint?
Yes. Good morning. The parties have agreed to stipulate to the following documents and facts therein, including the amended direct testimony of staff witness Kevin D. Mosier, ML number 232394, filed on behalf of staff of the Maryland Public Service Commission, dated October 30th, 2020, consisting of 18 pages and exhibits. Your Honor, I would like to have... Sorry.
My apologies, I cut you off.
The amended direct testimony marked for identification as staff exhibit number 1.
It'll be staff 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
My apologies.
The parties have agreed to stipulate to the rebuttal testimony of Kevin D. Mosier, ML 233871, filed on behalf of the staff of the Maryland Public Service Commission, dated February 22nd, 2021, consisting of 4 pages. Your Honor, I'd like to have the rebuttal testimony marked for identification as staff exhibit 2.
Will be so marked.
Thank you. The parties have agreed to stipulate to the testimony in support of the settlement of staff witness Kevin D. Mosier, ML 234223, filed on behalf of the State of Maryland Public Service Commission, dated March 17, 2021, consisting of 5 pages. Your Honor, I'd like to have the testimony in support of the settlement of staff witness Kevin D. Mosier marked for identification as staff exhibit number 3.
Will be so marked.
The parties have agreed to stipulate to the Atlantic Settlement Agreement, ML 234223, filed on behalf of the Maryland Public Service Commission, the Office of People's Counsel, and Atlantic Energy MD LLC, dated March 17, 2021, consisting of 18 pages. Your Honor, I'd like to have the Atlantic Settlement marked for identification as staff exhibit 3A.
It will be marked. Do we want to go with 4A? All right, you know what? You know, that's fine. That's fine. 3A it is.
Thank you. The The parties have agreed to stipulate to the joint petition for approval and adoption of the settlement agreement ML 234223, filed on behalf of the Maryland Public Service Commission, the Office of People's Counsel, and Atlantic Energy MD LLC, dated March 17, 2021, consisting of 12 pages. Your Honor, I'd like to have the joint petition for approval and adoption of the settlement agreement marked for identification as Exhibit number 3B.
It shall be so marked. And that's
Take
it for staff and seeing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. Taken together, these documents constitute staff's pre-filed testimony in this proceeding. Your Honor, staff would like to move staff exhibits 1, 2, 3, 3A, and 3B into the administrative record of this proceeding.
Thank you. And any objections to staff 1 through 3B?
No, Your Honor.
Hearing none, they are admitted, and I apologize for cutting you off again.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. O'Loughlin.
Good morning, Your Honor. OPC would like to have marked as exhibits 1 and 1C the direct testimony of Susan Baldwin, 1 for the public version and 1C for the confidential, filed on October 15th, 2020, under mail log 232188.
They shall be so marked, sir.
And for exhibit number 2, we'd like to have marked the direct testimony of Harold G. Muncie, also filed on October 15th under that same mail log number 232188.
It will be so marked.
For exhibit 3, we'd like the public rebuttal testimony of Ms. Baldwin, filed February 22nd, 2021 under mail log 23866, and as 3C, the same confidential version of that testimony under the same mail log.
They will be marked as 3 and 3C for identification.
And then finally, as exhibit 4, Ms. Baldwin's testimony in support of the settlement on behalf of Maryland OPC, filed March 18th, 2021 under mail log 234244.
It will be so marked.
And finally, we'd like to have those admitted into evidence.
Any objections to OPC 1 through 4?
No objections.
Hearing none, they're admitted. Last but certainly not least, the company.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, I would like to have the reply testimony of William Kinnery on behalf of Atlantic Energy MD LLC, marked as exhibit number Atlantic 1.
It will be so marked.
I would like to have the reply testimony of Sammy Janowitz on behalf of Atlantic Energy MD LLC, marked as exhibit 2 and 2C, 2 for the public version and 2C for the confidential version.
Thank you, sir. They will be so marked.
And finally, I would ask that the testimony in support of settlement of Sammy Janowitz on behalf of Atlantic Energy MD LLC be marked as Atlantic Exhibit 3.
It will be so marked.
And at this time, Your Honor, I would move for the admission of Atlantic Exhibits 1, 2, 2C, and 3 into the administrative record in this proceeding.
Any objections?
No.
Hearing none, they are admitted. All right, and I believe that's all the documents we have today. Is that correct?
I believe so.
All right. I have what I just hope are just a couple clarifying questions. In the settlement agreement on page 4, section C, where it talks about the sales training and oversight modifications, there's a section that discusses revising the script. Let me see. I'll pull it up here so I don't get it wrong. Okay, it's the modifying the Maryland residential door-to-door third-party verification script. Is that something that staff and OPC are going to be able to review prior to that going into effect?
Well, Atlantic would certainly make that available for review if staff and OPC are interested in reviewing it and providing feedback.
Okay. All right, yeah, because I noticed you'd indicated the settlement included a customer contract that offered to give staff and OPC opportunity for feedback. And if the company's willing to do that, I think that might hopefully prevent any future issues. All right, so is it fair to say that OPC and staff are okay with that?
We're good with that, Your Honor.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor, we're happy to review.
Okay. Happy to review anything they give you, right?
As long as we're not being considered to be the clearinghouse and the stamp of approval for the entire commission, yes.
Okay. That's exactly what you are. Come on. All right. All right. All right. My next question was in regards to the quality assurance calls. Just curious as to does the company have an idea of how many customers are actually going to be attempted to be contacted?
Well, Your Honor, I would say it would depend on the level of their future marketing efforts in the state of Maryland. I believe that the current process is for every customer who's enrolled to be attempted to be contacted. So that could be, several dozen to several hundred a month potentially.
Okay.
Now, not all of those, and the testimony describes that the kind of hit rate on those quality assurances calls varies. You're not going to get every person to answer the phone. And a lot of times you're going to go to voicemail and ask for a call back. But they do get historically have gotten a sizable percentage of customers either picking up the initial quality assurance call or doing a call back. So as far as the exact volume, I would not be able to give any kind of precise estimate, but it's going to be in the several dozen to several hundred, I would imagine, per month.
Sure. So every new customer will at least be attempted.
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay. All right. And
That's
again,
correct,
this is
Your Honor,
more
yes.
curiosity than anything. Is there, say you don't get an answer, is there any follow-up to that? I'm sorry, sir. I'm losing some people here. All right. There you are, sir. Lost you there for a second. If after the initial call, is there any follow-up if there's no answer? And again, that's just more curiosity than anything, sir.
No, that there would be no more follow-up other than leaving that voice message to offer for the customer to place a call directly to the customer service center. Any questions or concerns? The purpose of the quality assurance call is to, first of all, add an extra layer of assurance quality to make sure a proper protocol are followed, that the customer did sale, but it also the customer to give feedback on their experience with the sale, so that if the customer indicates that there were certain statements made that might have been inappropriate or confusion in the customer's mind about the nature of the sale, I mean, an extra opportunity for the company to be able to pick up on those issues and take corrective action if need be. So the idea is to try to reach as many customers as you can, confirm the validity of the sale, but to also pick up on any potential improprieties by sales agents, and then also leave that phone number and contact number so the customer can have a direct avenue to contact the company if they have any concerns.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for that response, sir. And that's really all I had. Staff, do you guys need me to keep this hearing going to keep you out of the admin, or? That was a joke. Come on, people. All right. All right. Unless anyone has anything else,
I don't believe there's an admin.
I'll try and get an order out as quickly as possible. There you go. Maybe that's why it explains there's three of you here. So I
Thank
don't
you,
know,
Your
if
Honor.
is it my interconnection? Is my connection else? And some triangles pop up. Some people are freezing. So all right, Doug. I think we can wrap it up here. We're off the
Yeah, the
record.
connection
Everybody
is-
have a great day. Thank you very much.
I think there is a lot.